What it is, guys, my name is Swifterrs, and today I have for you guys my official breakdown of the brand new Black Ops 3 Zombies Der Eisendrache trailer for the Black Ops 3 Awakening DLC. Now guys, there are a ton of secrets and hidden things within this trailer, and hopefully I can shed some light on everything that I find. However, if I do so happen to miss anything, please be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys would like to go about checking out this trailer for yourself, I will have a link to that down in the description below as well. And with that being said, let's get started with today's video. Alright guys, to start things off, we can firstly see some gondolas coming up from the bottom of the hill where this town is located, and from the looks of it, it appears that there are two gondolas, so maybe we're going to be able to ride both of them, and maybe we will be able to access that town at the bottom of the hill. Now we get to take a look at sort of the front of the castle, and as you guys can see, we appear to have this energy orb sitting in the very center of the screen, and now this orb kind of reminds me of the generators on the map Origins, so it's very possible that we may have multiple generators around this map that we need to power on in order to power up certain perks. Now we get to take a look at some zombies running, nothing too important here, but as you guys can see, this scene right here is extremely important. So firstly, you can see in the background, we've got the mystery box light, but in the bottom right hand corner, you guys can actually see that we do have the Der Wonderfizz machine. Now the Der Wonderfizz machine was first incorporated onto the map Origins, and that is the only map that we've seen it in, but it will be returning in Der Eisendrache. Now the Wonderfizz machine is a random perk generator, so it's very possible that we're going to be able to get perks that are not necessarily on the map, which is extremely exciting. Now this next scene is pretty cool because it appears that we have a trap on the left hand side of the stairs. As you guys can see, we do have that power switch, and again on the top left hand corner, you guys can see we have that energy orb. That's what I think it is as of now. However, I don't know for sure, but from the looks of it, it does appear like that energy orb that we had back in Origins. Now we have a shot of what appears to be a church or the religious portion of the castle, and located in the front on the right hand side, you guys can actually see that we do have another power switch, so maybe that's another trap, or maybe it allows us to call some sort of transportation method around the map besides the gondola. Now we have good old Jason Blundell, director of zombies over at Church, discussing the map. Thank you very much, Mr. Blundell. Now, as you guys can see, we have some more gameplay of some zombies, and this is extremely interesting because what we have here, it appears to be a blood ritual on the map Der Eisendrache. Now, as you guys recall, on Shadows of Evil, we did have those blood rituals, and it appears that the blood rituals will be returning, which is extremely exciting. Now we've got Blundell talking again a little bit more about the map, and this next scene is extremely exciting because we get to take a look at pretty much the entire size of the map, and I'm assuming that there's way more than just the eye can see. Now you need to take into consideration that in the beginning we had those gondolas coming up from the town below the castle on the bottom of the hill, so it's very possible that we'll be able to access that town at the bottom. Hopefully we'll be able to access that. Then we have this entire image of the castle, the grounds of it. I'm assuming that there's going to be some stuff underground as well, because as some of you guys may or may not know, where this map takes place is Werfen, Austria, and in real life, Werfen, Austria is home to the largest ice caves in the world, so maybe we're going to be able to access these ice caves and uncover the frozen one, hint hint, within this map. Now we've got Blundell talking again, and now we get to see some background work at the creation of this map, and on the left hand side on the computer screen, it appears that we have some buildables for this map. I could be wrong. Now we get to take a look at some zombies running, and now we see Blundell talking yet again, and now with this scene, and this room in particular are extremely important. There are a ton of hidden things within this shot that you guys are seeing. Firstly, on the bottom right hand corner, you guys can see that we do have the Speed Cola perk machine, and located right next to the machine, next to the pillar, you guys can actually see that we do have the Origins gramophone. Maybe we're going to be able to pick it up, or maybe it's just there for decoration. Hopefully we're going to be able to use it and uncover Agartha. I cannot wait to see what use of the gramophone we can make. And now on the left hand side, the bottom left hand corner, we appear to have the M8A1 wall weapon, and then right above it, we appear to see this very weird green looking thing. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the map of Der Eisendrache just laid out on the side of this wall, but it looks very, very weird. I cannot wait to see an up-close image of that. And another thing that should be noted is what can be found in the very center of this room. Now, again, as I've mentioned before, it appears to be a generator. As you can see at the very top, we do have sort of this energy orb, and it's very possible that we're going to need to power up this generator like we had to do in Origins in order to power up specific things located close to the generator. And now we've got Blundell talking again, and now we get to see a zombie running, and on the left hand side you just saw that gobblegum machine and the generator orbs in the background. Now we get to see some background work of the creation of this map, and now we have our character eating a gobblegum. I don't know if this is one that we've already seen or it could be a new one. And now this scene is very interesting because what we can see is all of the cursed images that were teased to us before we even got Black Ops 3. Remember, only the Curse Survive image, and now we have the names of what all of these symbols mean, and we saw them in Shadows of Evil, we saw them in the blood rituals, we saw those blood rituals under Eisendrache. Now we're going to receive all of these symbols within this map, and I'm assuming in future DLC maps for Black Ops 3. So, the Apothicon symbols seem very, very significant to the overall storyline. Now we're getting some information on new gobblegums coming to Der Eisendrache. Then Blundell is just going to be talking about the rest of the map. There's nothing too exciting in the rest of the trailer. I couldn't find anything, and if I happen to miss anything, let me know down in the comment section below. But there you guys have it, the official breakdown of the Der Eisendrache trailer for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. Make sure that you guys leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a future Black Ops 3 Zombies video uploaded here on my channel. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next video, and until next time guys, this has been Swifterrs. I'm out. Peace.